matches the hype. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the North Texas Mean Green. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Well, I guess you got to appreciate the aggressive approach here to start this game off. You can't knock them for trying, I guess. But we'll see how much this hurts them here in the long run.
Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, North Texas. Just ran away from the defense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Wow, taking his shot on the very first play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there, good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now, after 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
choosing to return the punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled on the schedule since the start of the season. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week. The Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. This would be an unconventional strategy. Hunting on the field on first down. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. He'll field the punt. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. And the return man runs out of bounds. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Takes the handoff again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. K-State offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Runs through the defender. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Wildcats pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They'll run it here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, North Texas 14, Kansas State 0.
And the Wildcats will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Going with the old counter run here. Makes the defender miss. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he...
Will he score here? Touchdown, North Texas. No chance to catch it. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap as a design quarterback keeper. He's got enough for the first down and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Impressive spin move. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Kansas State, number 3 in the end zone.
And they'll set up with a PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is good. Makes the score 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away.
21, Kansas State, 7.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your North Texas Mean Green will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
42 Spider. 4-2.
On the ground, it's Murphy. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Mean Green.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Wildcats offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Jukes to get free. Oh, and he breaks free. Look at that. He's still going. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Gets rid of it on the move. Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver, off the mark. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense brings him down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the receiver's got it. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Kansas State, number 5.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime.
14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Going to expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
High completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Play action here on first down. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick it off to begin the second half. Not a long kickoff, fielded just inside the 25. Not exactly what the coach wanted there. They'll spot the ball at the 4 for a terrible return. And the punting team is on the field. Did they know that it's first down? He'll call for the fair catch here. State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Still plenty of life left. Here comes the point after attempt. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 16, set to kickoff.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. First down here for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Murphy. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Finding space at the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, North Texas. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Kansas State offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and get this team to 4th down.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The ball is picked off. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice.